You are watching Shell's Diary right now. Welcome to our live stream. And today we are going to have very exciting and life transforming stream with our guest. The guest is very special because she is going to tell us that how we can transform our life by knowing our true potential and how we can go for further improvement in our life and career, personal life, relationship, and everything. So then it's going to be a fun today. So I wish that you should stay tuned. And right now, I will welcome my very distinguished guest, Anne Melby Dahl. I'm sorry for the pronunciation. I don't think that it's good. Good morning, Anne. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And thank you very much for joining us. And you are very welcome on my channel, Shell's Diary. And how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I'm here at my home office and looking forward to talk to you today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anne. Yeah, I have a lot of questions for you on my behalf and on behalf of other viewers. So, Anne, you are a passionate and certified life coach and business mentor
Mm.
who has guided many people on their journey to find calmness, reduce their stress, and create true balance in both their personal life and work life and their careers. So, how do you do this all?
Oh, that's a big question. uh, First of all, I am very interested in communication and energy between people.
Mhm.
So this was my basis, and from the start, have always been interested in evolving myself and to learn new things. Then, so I took education in marketing and business planning, and afterwards, my story so far is that I grew up on the countryside in Norway with the three sisters. I'm the youngest, and I was always handling things on my own.
Oh,
So yeah,
independent girl.
yeah, independent girl. When I became a mother, and I was interested in how can I do this the best way. How can I handle my kids in the best way? So I read a book that was very interesting in
Mm,
how to see the joy in all these ages the kid is going through.
okay.
So that's inspired me to look further into the mindset because that's the most important, I think, a growth
Oh,
mindset. Yeah,
so that book you read for your kids, and that
yeah,
was life transforming for you,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you thought that you should do the same with other people.
yeah.
Wow, wow.
So yeah. Hmm.
So the credit goes to the kiddos.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, okay. For the viewers, I want to tell you that Anna is here to share not only her proven strategies, but also very inspiring insights and maybe some stories or some life studies of her clients uh, who have changed their life after talking to her. I will have some questions regarding those as well. And I am looking forward to this conversation because I think that it may transform my life as well because I am a listener, so I will
Mm.
learn from you lot of things. Okay, so if you are looking for clarity in your career, peace in your personal life, or the energy to move forward with confidence, you are
Mm.
in the right place because you are going to talk to Anne. Okay, sorry, Anne. It's Norwegian. Anne.
Yeah.
Okay, for that, dive deep and to learn some practical tools to do that for your balanced and fulfilling and empowered life. Stay tuned with us. Okay, Anne, I have different parts of questions. The very first part is personal and professional background. And can you please tell us a bit about your journey? Of course, you have told me a bit, but for further details and the viewers, that and how you become a life coach and a business coach. It was your personal journey that you read a book and then you thought that you should do it. How did you start it?
Um, hmm. I think it started when in my early 30s, I think, started to be more interested in spiritual ways.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. So, but I also am a very logical and down to earth person. So,
okay.
so when I found out we can do very much about our energy and our thoughts and the surroundings, but I would like to have a scientific basis in this. So I then went to a school and learned this NLP training. So I am the NLP master practitioner. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know
eh,
what NLP is saying? Say
yeah.
for? Yeah,
Actually, I have another very good friend who's
oh,
a psychotherapist in
yeah,
Pakistan, and I do a lot of streams with her. Her name is Zainab Babar Bhatt. And since I had been doing this already, so that's why when I talked to you, I said, "Oh, this is what I am
yeah,
already doing," but this is first time in English. Otherwise,
mm,
I do in Urdu. Yeah, I know the NLP is one of the
mm,
techniques to calm people and do things with
yeah,
that.
yeah. So if the viewers don't know what it is, it stands
Yeah,
for neuro linguistics. Linguistic and sorry for my pronunciation,
it's okay.
programming.
Yeah,
So it's
neuro linguistic programming.
yes. So it says a lot of things going on in our brain, and we have some. We are convinced of things. We have some thoughts. We have some learnings from our childhood, which
Mhm.
we are able to change.
Yeah.
Everybody can change. That's my one of my mottos. Mm,
Yeah, and you will be playing with the neurologistic things.
mm,
When I make the thumbnails for Zainab, my most favorite one is that it's one lady is sitting with the number of threads just jingled here and scrambled,
yeah,
and then the other one she is just taking one by one and then
yeah,
doing this. So you guys are the surgeons of
yeah,
those thoughts. You are thought surgeons.
yeah. I will try to them.
Yeah, perfect. So what inspired you to start your mental trainer, your website? I'm talking about your website, and
Yeah.
focus on helping people find calmness and balance.
Since I've been going through this self development myself,
Mm.
so I see it can change people and make big changes
Mhm.
because most of us are having a lot of thoughts, a lot of prejudices. I think you said it right.
Mhm.
And this is possible to get a better life, to have more calmness. If you can discuss this and find out what's most important for you.
Yeah.
Mm,
So
I
then
think.
you started, and when did you started in time? You were in your early
Um,
30s when you started your journey, and in
yeah.
time, what was
Oh.
the year?
Oh, since I started mental trainer, it's about 5 years ago.
Oh, so five
Yeah.
years ago you
Yeah.
started practicing this.
Yes.
Okay. And how has your own educational and professional experience shaped your approach to coaching? You might have some
Mm,
initial education as well. So, was it
yeah.
aligned with it, or was it totally different, and then you learned it?
Yeah. It's a combination, I think, because we have some in the professional life,
Mm-hmm.
some not so good experiences in low standards of communications, how to treat people, and in the same way in a personal life, how many misunderstandings can cause a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So it's a combination that I think it's better to be clear, to be be aware of what your
Doing.
life values are.
Mm.
So it will keep you. I will keep myself more safe then when I know my values and I know this is okay, this is not okay.
Okay, so perfect. So
Mm.
everything was aligned and coherent.
Yeah, I think
So
so. Yeah.
that's why you became my coach. Okay. And my next question is that what are the most common challenges you notice in your clients when they first come to you?
Oh, most common. I think it's a lot of different angles actually, because people are. Uh, it's their own thoughts that's causing some problems. Um, and yeah, and they start often with this. I have, for example, I have problems with communication with my colleagues or with my executive, and we go into it, and it's most of the time it's not this what it's going is, we are talking about. It's
Yeah.
we could be that deeper than in the conversation.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the very first thing is the communication gap, which is
yeah,
very common.
mm,
What you are saying, I am not understanding it. You think that I have understood it 100%, but it's never the case,
mm,
because the most successful thing in today's life, even and even in the past, is that what is here, if you can transform there in your mind. So
yeah,
communication gap is the biggest
yeah,
problem,
yeah,
and people come with that.
mm,
Yeah. And you help them in that as well,
yeah,
that how they can better express themselves so that other people can understand easily.
yeah. And actually, it's many times it's the self-esteem then. So because this is the problem.
Yeah, it is
So
most of
yeah,
the time.
mm,
You are
mm,
on the right track. That is
mm,
true. Sometimes it's actually due to only self-esteem. Most of
mm,
the problems arise from there. Okay, then I have some questions for life coaching, and in this part, I will ask you some questions. And my first question in this part is, how do you help someone who feels overwhelmed by stress and pressure in life?
yeah. I think when you're overwhelmed, you have a lot of thoughts, and it's a kind of chaos in your head. So I draw up something a tool I call the circle of life or the wheel of life. So we the coachee.
Excuse
Yeah,
me, Anne, your hand free is making some noise.
yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
Is it
is it
okay?
is it
Okay.
better now?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because I have to use my hands.
Oh.
Oh no, um, because back to the wheel of life then.
Mm.
The coachee is we are finding out what's the different parts of the coachee's life and how do they value it,
Mhm.
and we then find out which parts are not working so well. So we dive into that and find out what's the problem there and what's the main values in this and what's going on. And we then try to work on that and see how can we raise uh, this part in life.
Mhm.
So a wheel has to be around to go away. So if you
Mhm.
have some very different issues, for example, in your work life, is you have a rating from 1 to 10, and if your work life is and 2, and your personal life is on 10, then there's some
Uh,
problems in your work life then. So
yeah.
we discuss that.
So you have to balance it.
Yeah,
So that both are 50-50 at
yeah,
least.
yeah, and it's not a thought of being perfect either.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
something. This is to be good enough. That's the to see that this is
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah, that's the
Mm.
key. So you guide people that how they can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Okay, can you describe a breakthrough moment with a client that really impacted you?
Oh, there's a lot of breakthroughs, but I think, but
The
yeah,
most important one which you think.
yeah, I have to be confidential, so I can
Yeah, of
be just
course.
in general. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it would be
Yeah,
general.
but we
Yeah.
have some exercises we do
Mm,
because we dive
mm,
into the subconsciousness, and we do these things, and they are going into a kind of closing their eyes, and we are working on it,
mm.
different issues, and then they come back, and when you see the face, their face are
Is
changed.
transformed. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have gone into themselves by
Mm,
questions I asked them, and they have
mm.
realized some new things about themselves.
Yeah, and
So
which
that,
they never knew about themselves.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
this
that,
is true. This is what you guys are doing actually, because I have number of tens of streams on this topic, but those are in Urdu. It doesn't matter, of course, the content is the same. And sometimes people think that a psychotherapist, he or she is just talking to you. What can you do by just talking? But it is something when someone talks to you and you share the very deep thoughts inside you, and then he or she tells you that this is what you have, or this is what you said, and this is your trauma. It
mm,
hurts you, it makes you happy. So
mm,
you become better aware of your own weaknesses and strengths,
mm,
and this
mm,
is what you guys are doing, and
mm.
I really appreciate it. That's why when I met you I said, oh, let's have a
Thank you.
stream. I want to talk to you as well. Yeah, that's perfect. So you have seen many people when they came, and then you then they actually they had a deep dive in their own personality
Mm,
through your questions,
mm,
and they saw themselves through the lens of your questions.
mm,
When they came back and they opened their eyes, their
mm,
faces were transformed,
mm.
and you did that wonder many
Very,
times.
very good described.
Thank you. So my first part, the communication part, which you are doing, so I have passed that. Okay, thank you. Okay, the next one, the next question is that what are some practical tips for finding motivation when someone feels stuck?
Hmm. Um, it sounds kind of easy, but it's
It's
very
not.
important.
Yeah.
You set a goal, set a
Hmm.
goal, and do
Okay.
little steps every day towards that goal.
Hmm.
Not giant steps, because that's not working. Small steps every
Small
day.
steps.
Yeah. And finding motivation is also connected to this. Why are you doing it? Because, for example, if you want to start exercising to work out,
Hmm.
and that's a lot of
It may
people.
it may help me.
So some start at the gym, and they go there. Oh, I'm going to go 5 times a week, and wow, and this is not working out at all. So if you decide then to 3 times a week, I will go for a walk. You start there. Start there, so you're going a level up, and then
Hmm.
okay, I have to do some muscle training or something once a week.
Hmm.
Small steps towards, and not at least find out why are you doing it.
Hmm.
I am exercising because my motivation is that when I get some grandchildren, I will be able to enjoy
Play
and
with.
to play with
Hmm.
them, go on mountain hikes, go swimming, all of this. So that is my motivation.
Yeah, it is nice
Yeah.
motivation. It can motivate even the person like me who is far away from exercises. Yeah, I have everything, the elliptical machine and the other machine at home, and then I think,
Mm,
oh, I will do it. For
mm,
me, small steps are really difficult.
mm.
When I
Okay.
set a goal, I go, okay, I will
Yeah.
do it. And then you are exhausted very soon.
Yeah.
So to be consistent and to be persistent is very important in everything you do. I know it theoretically. But practically in exercise, oh, it's very hard for
Yeah.
me. I will try it.
But you will, why are you doing it? That's very important.
Yeah,
That's also in business. Why are you
yeah,
doing it? Yeah.
yeah. What's the goal?
Yeah.
And then, first of all, yeah, what you said is that, let me explain it to my viewers, that what you said is just set your goal that I want this, and the motivation part is why I want this, and then give some time limits, and those time limits should be easy with small steps,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can just start it without any burden. When it becomes your habit, then you can increase slowly. This is
Mm-hmm.
how you get your goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's true for everything.
Yeah.
Whatever is difficult for you, start with a
Yeah.
small one.
Yeah.
Once again, there's maybe if you remove the hands free, will it if
I
you
can I
remove,
can
yeah.
have it. It's going too much short, so I keep it up
Oh,
then. Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Here it's okay, or maybe you can pin it here with
That's
something.
okay.
Okay, yeah. So that was really nice, that setting up the goals and motivations and small steps are important, and be consistent, and if not consistent, at least be persistent.
Mm.
You come back to your goal once again,
Yeah. Yeah.
just by leaving for a while. Okay, and how do you help clients identify what they truly want in life? Because there are some people who really don't know what do they want. I know many people like that. And how can you help them to know them?
To what they really want in life, it's
Mm.
a quite a big question.
Yeah, yeah.
Because but I would say what you really want in life, you have to go inside yourself and find what's
Hmm.
your most important values.
Hmm.
And the values is both motivating you and it's getting you more on track for something, I think.
Hmm.
And values is it's not money, it's not career, it's more like love, honesty, this kind
Yeah,
of values.
yeah.
Mm.
Which will not only work here, but in the life after. For believers, since I'm
Yeah,
Muslim, I'm believer, so I
yeah,
go for life after that. This
yeah.
thing is better for me for my life hereafter.
Mhm,
Yeah, that's perfect. So, looking for your values, what do you really value in your life? You must know.
mm,
Otherwise, these worldly things are, of course, they are important, but just for a while. They are not lifetime, and it changes. Today I
mm.
like green color. Tomorrow I will be looking for brown. So who
Yeah,
cares?
maybe.
So this is how things work. Okay, and one more question. When How do you approach creating balance for men versus women? Or is your method universal? It works for both in the same way, or is it different for men and women?
Yeah, interesting. I don't think it's a difference.
Okay.
No, it's the same approach.
Mm.
I have also experienced that we think that maybe men are kind of different, but I also experienced that they also have this. In Norwegian we have something called flink pike, a good
Mm.
girl. You have to be a good girl,
Mm.
and I don't think I don't know it's in English either.
Yeah, it's good girl.
It's
Yeah.
it's the same, yeah.
Mm.
And very many men think also they have to be a good boy.
Mm. Yeah.
So it's the same. It's to find out they're good enough. That's
Yeah, but good girl is actually more common in our culture in
yeah,
Pakistan, in Urdu.
yeah.
With good girl, you should be a perfect girl. You
Mm,
should be listening to everyone. You should
mm,
submitting
yes,
yourself for everyone, and then your
yeah,
parents and in all the relationship. You should be ready to sacrifice and be patient and caring and this and this. For
yeah,
girls, it's emphasized. For boys, it's just so there's a difference in our culture. But I know that in Norway, it's almost the same.
yeah. And in Pakistan, I think it's also the culture. It's
Yeah,
very yeah.
yeah, it's due to cultural difference,
Mm, mm,
of course. So we are on the way, but it will
yeah,
take a lot of time.
yeah.
Okay, So my next question is that why do you recommend 5 to 7 sessions, and what does a typical coaching process look like?
I can start with a typical process. We start with I call it a survey or a conversation from the start, and then the coachee decides after this conversation whether he or she wants to go into a process. And that's what they call as a process. That's because 5 to 7 times. So it's a process to meet 5 to 7 times. So we, if I can, I like to draw things, so I have to draw with my hands then. So we start at the starting point, the now. Where are you now? What's the issue? And then we go over to the what do you want? What's the goal? Or along that way, it's we are dropping by different themes, different angles. So it's a process. You can have some experience, some what's it called? Yeah, you can get some insights.
You can speak Norwegian. I can translate.
Yeah, you go for insights. I was looking for insights. Yeah. Okay. So you can have some insights on the first conversation, of course, but it's the best result is when you have a process.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You at least 5 to 7 time meeting. You can ask for the activities, and then a follow up plan is there. So you ask that how this was the goal which you set for this tenure, and how far you are, and how satisfied you are with your life. So then you can come, if it's well and good, you can go further. Otherwise you will take him or her back. Okay, let's do it and fill the gaps here, and then we can do. Okay, then I can come to you. Okay, I want to reduce my weight. I want to do exercise. I know everything, but even then I'm not able to do. Then how can you help me?
Oh, yeah.
So how can I'm more into the mental gymnastic. I love doing videos on YouTube, and then doing other things like reading books and mental gymnastic and mathematics and sciences and so many other stuff. But when it comes to exercise, I don't like. I'm not.
No, you are not motivated enough, I think. Yeah.
Maybe I have some goal that okay, that one is good one, that I want to swim with my grandchildren. Yeah, it's really nice motivation point.
But what's stopping you then?
Routine and balance. Routine and balance.
Okay, so you have to make a new routine then.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, I have to. Do you have to, or do you want to?
It's both.
You don't want to, yeah, because you have to want to. I'm sorry to say. And even if you don't want to in the start, but you know this is good for my body.
Yeah.
So even if you start then, and you manage to continue. I have an example because I'm quite proud of it. It's about myself now. Because some friends at the office, they come up with this idea that we go ice bathing.
Okay, yeah.
You know, bathing in the sea
I know.
at this time of year.
I know that.
I have never been interested in that. Oh no,
Okay.
I like warm water.
Okay.
So, but kind of the pressure from the other, not the pressure, but I also wanted to challenge myself.
Yeah.
Can I really do this? So now I've been bathing 5 times.
Wow.
And I'm starting to like it.
Oh.
So yeah. So I set a goal. I will try it. I will not turn it down before I have tried it. So try it at least.
Yeah, that's very good personal example. So that's nice. And after that, do you after just ice cold water, do you guys go to warm immediately to warm water? Does it?
No. We are swimming outside.
Okay.
So for now we are just getting on some warm clothes.
Okay.
And soon there are going to be this bastu in Norwegian. I don't know what it's called in English. You know
yeah,
what I mean? This
it's
heating up to 80 degrees.
yeah.
This
Okay,
small
okay,
cottage. So we're
okay,
going inside there a couple of times, I think, when it's
okay.
getting ice on the water.
Oh, wow.
You can join us.
I will. Okay, you can tell me I can watch you, then I will try.
Yeah.
But first of all, I should go for regular exercise. This is what I know that I have to, and I want to. When it will become I want to, then I will really do it. I know
Mm,
it.
mm.
But okay, let's go for the next. We should be out of the personal examples, but this is my own style that I never go without personal examples. So you came with your personal example, I
Yeah,
came with my personal example. You have done it, I will try to do it. So this is how things work.
good.
Okay, now some questions for business coaching and mentoring. And here the first question is that how is business coaching different from life coaching, and how do they complement each other?
Um, I think business coaching is the analytic. We are doing the business plan, setting goals. This is analytics parts of it.
Mhm.
But I see in this process, we are dropping in some issues then, and then we go for the life coaching session, if you want to call it that.
Mhm.
Because, for example, many women, to be in general, they are not comfortable with setting a price on their services. They're
Oh,
keeping it low. And what's that about? That's about their own value.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
So then we
perfect.
have to discuss this. What are your price range? Oh, why don't you set up the prices like according to men in similar jobs? So that's an example of something we discuss.
Okay, yani means it means in Urdu yani. Okay,
Yeah.
it means that this is really important that you give a price range of your services or your product, because without that, if it's priceless, nobody knows, and
Mm,
even you are not well aware of your own price. So as it is important to set goals and small steps for anything you do in your life, in the business, keeping and setting the price range, this is the
mm,
vital thing, and women especially are hesitant to do
mm,
this, so you
mm,
advise them to do it, that
mm.
you know your own price, the price of your time, your product, your services, value yourself, then others will
Yeah.
recognize you like that.
Yes.
Perfect. So this is the lesson I have learned from you. My other friend Zainab, she used to, she taught me the limits lesson, that
Mhm.
keep the limits. So
Yeah.
the boundaries
Yeah.
and the limits. I learned it from you. And I learned this from you, that when you are going to do some business or any services, so put your price and then go forward.
Mm.
Perfect. Yeah. Now I understand that that is the vital key, and I was not used to doing this. Okay, and what advice you give to someone starting their own business while struggling with stress?
Stress over the business. I do.
Stress in personal life and
Yeah.
in the business, any type of stress. If someone
Yeah.
is stressed and then doing the business, then how do you help them?
Yeah. I think I will go back to this wheel of life then, and to
Hmm.
see if there what's the parts of the life is stressful.
Hmm.
Some parts are good,
Hmm.
very, very rare. They are all low what's it called, numbers on
Hmm.
all of the life, because
Okay.
then I have to go to a psychologist, I think. Because
Okay.
then yeah, but some parts are good, some parts are not so good, and we pick out just one part of life then, when you can do something about it and find out what are you going to do about it and set some goal again and small steps away so you can control the stress so you don't think of it all the time, but you pick out some parts.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
it's perfect. You know, when you answered this question, you reminded me of one ayat in Quran. It's one of my favorite surah. It says,
Mm,
"Inna ma'al usri yusra." It's repeated two times. It means that with all the um, bad things or with all the problems, you have easy with the difficulties, you have easy things as well.
mm,
And when you ask someone that fill this, and you look at that where he or she has some easy things or the good things someone has in their life, then you ask them to work on those and to exploit them,
mm,
use them, and to
mm,
cover those where you have some
mm,
bad time or you have difficulties.
mm.
So in this way, you just teach people to balance their life. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, and the same
Mm,
in the wheel of life. Then
mm, mm,
when they realize that yes, I have some parts in my life that is working okay, and I'm content and all this.
mm.
So oh yeah, I didn't know that or was aware of it actually.
Yeah, and
Oh, interesting.
we
Yeah,
overlook
yeah.
whatever we have.
Mm,
We have a good family life, a loving husband and or wife or children. These are
mm,
all blessings. But if
yeah,
you are going through something bad, you just forget everything. Oh, I
yeah.
have nothing. I'm in bad shape. And then if a second person, especially if a coach, he or she make you realize that you have this thing which is very
Mm-hmm,
good. You have
mm-hmm,
this thing which
mm.
is very good. Why not to take care of it and use it for this? You make us
Yeah,
realize.
yeah.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, but I'm happy that your clients will be happy with you when you will tell them that you have this thing, use it.
Mm-hmm.
Some are good in doing brain works like me. Some are good in doing physical things.
Yeah,
Someone else like my husband. So we can complement one another.
yeah.
So why not when it comes to writing something or to thinking about something and solving complicated problems? I come with my toolkit. Okay, I can do it. And when
Mm,
it comes to some physical things or do this, oh, I will do it for you. So this is how life works.
yeah.
And you teach people in their own life that you can do this and
Mm,
this is the balance. Thank you
mm.
once again. Okay. So you guide them that your personal well. Okay, how do you guide clients in balancing personal well? Yeah, this one is another question. If someone is in business and since you are personal life coach plus business coach, so how do you guide your clients in balancing personal well-being with business growth? Some people, if they become very crazy about their business, then
Mm,
they can forget their own personal life,
mm,
eating, going for exercise, enjoying, and
mm.
everything else. Just business, business, business. And how do you advise them to balance that?
Yeah, I think also we are if you see some levels in life and if you have to work a lot this
Mm,
year and then okay and you see it as a period then you can see I have to do this year and but next year I'm going to level up so then I'm going to spend more time with the family for example. That's one way to do it, and another way is to back to the finding out what's most important for you in your life. Is it
mm,
to spend more time, for example, if you are a business and you have children, is it to earn a lot of money to so you have to go on this vacation and then you can be with your kids, or are you
mm,
going to have uh, just about uh, a kind of normal income then time to spend with your kids? That's kind of issues then we can discuss. So I had some example of that. She or he was working a lot, and
Work alcoholic, work
yes, yeah,
alcoholic. Yeah.
and with a low pay.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and he or she made this. Why are you doing this? Because I want to spend more time with my kids,
Mm.
and we worked through that. So he or she has really changed her lives.
Mm.
That's I think that's so nice to hear and see the process this person
Mm.
has been going through.
Okay. And now he or she has balanced the life with
Yeah,
work and
yeah, it
family.
seems. Yeah, it seems so.
Okay.
Getting paid for what the person has been are doing them as well.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's perfect. And when you are in good shape, of course you can do the hours work in minutes if you are in
yeah,
good shape. And
yeah,
if you are in
yeah,
bad shape, then of course you can work for hours and hours without no output. So
mm,
here, if things are okay, everything is okay. If here
yeah,
things are bad, everything will be bad. So yeah, you shared one example, but I have a question as well. So maybe you can share another example to answer this question. Actually, this is the question which you have already answered. That
yeah,
can you share an example where coaching helped improve both personal and professional life? Yeah, and you
yeah,
have already
yeah.
told me. Yeah,
Good. Mm.
yeah. Any other example that where it was like that, that someone.
Yeah, with a coach, she uh, uh, we started with the life coaching,
Mhm.
and this person realized that, oh, I can also use these tools in my working life as
Mhm.
a leader. So
Yeah.
I can actually start to think and start to talk to people in this motivating way.
Mhm.
So I think that was also a win-win in that situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect. And this is the beauty of you people, including my friend. I have many friends in psych, like
Oh.
psychiatrist, psychotherapist, and
Mm.
psychologist. The whole
Oh.
chain. I have whole chain of friends, and they had been on Shell's diary here, and
Mm.
I have interviews, but those are in Urdu. But it doesn't matter. I have learned from everyone. So you guys, including the psychiatrist, of course, they are dealing with the
Mm.
chronic diseases.
Mm.
I have talked to them as well, that how do they do it, and how what sort of people come to them. That's another story. But you guys, since you are doing a lot for people who don't have any chronic disease, but they have just low in mood and a little depression due to weather or anything, this can be dealt by you guys. And the
Mm.
beauty of you people is that you can make someone realize the true potential they have, the true
Mm.
potential.
Mm.
Although I am a person who has had been and is very critic towards myself, my
Mm.
weaknesses and my strengths since my childhood. Yeah, I do think that, oh, I can do this. This is my strength. This is my weakness. I learned this from that person. I learned that from this person. This was the help given by someone here, and physically and mentally and psychologically. So I do analyze people, and I always remember that I learned it from you. As I said, uh, put a tag of your services, of your put a price. You said just one sentence, and I
Mm.
learned from you, and then I will tell people, yeah, this is I learned from Anne. She told me that we should have some price. So you guys, you are actually helping people in realizing their true potential
Mm.
and what they actually want to do. And it varies from person to person, and it's very interpersonal, and you help them. So that's why the thumbnail says that realize your true potential, because you will help them. You will help me. Oh, you can do this, Shahla. You are good at this. You can do it.
Yeah.
And when it comes, although I'm very introvert type of person, but even if someone is introvert, he or she needs some external validation for something he or she has. And when it comes to a person like a coach, a teacher, a doctor, a friend, then it's multiplied.
Mm.
And then you say, oh, she said that you can do
Yeah.
it, then I can do it and I will do it.
Mhm.
So you guys are actually doing wonders.
Thank you.
And that was my tribute to all of my friends,
Yeah.
including you. Okay, my next questions are regarding mindset and well-being. And this is as you said that you started it with something very spiritual part. So the spiritual part comes here, and this is the most important one. People even don't realize that how important, how critical, and how crucial this part is. So my first question regarding mindset and well-being is that how do you define calmness, and why is it so important in today's fast-paced world?
Oh, yeah. It's we are. It's information from everywhere, so we have to sometimes keep it out
Hmm.
and stop it, and don't look into everything on radio, newspapers, everything, because that's causing a lot of anxiety, I think.
Yeah.
So to keep the calmness, but I think calmness is often misunderstood. It's some thought about to sitting still, to no sounds, no talking. But I think calmness can come in a lot of different ways. Then, for my example, I enjoy very much to go out in the nature, to go on a walk, to go something like that, and that's calm. Then I can calm myself down. And another example, if you I experienced this as well. If you, for example, go on a horseback riding in a lesson, so you sit on the horse and you're hearing your instructor and you're focusing only to get the horse to do the little things,
You
and
wish.
then yeah, and then no other thoughts that can take place in your mind then. So then you're calm and you think afterwards, oh, it's all gotten an hour or 2 hours, and I've been just being here right now, doing different thing as well.
Oh, that
So that's
that
my kind
yeah,
of calmness. Yeah,
that is true. Actually, this is what a motivational speaker or a coach can do is that ask yourself what is the
yeah,
thing which makes you independent of time and space.
hmm
You are not where you are. You forgot what's the time is. You forget what where you are.
hmm
We call it in Urdu that dunya ma fiha se beniyaz, means you are just into that work, and when
yeah,
you are absorbed in that job and so, oh, it's 2 hours already,
yeah,
it's three
yeah.
hours it's 16 hours. It has happened to me. It has happened to me that once when I was writing my um, thesis and I was doing modeling
Mm.
in when I was doing masters at NTNU. It was about 16 hours continuously sitting on a place without drinking even a single sip of water or going
Wow.
anywhere, just sitting in the same position. And my
Yeah.
husband, he went to Sweden. When he came back, oh, you had been here for 16 hours and you don't know. I said, no, I don't know.
But did you enjoy it? Did you like to sit there and
Of course,
yeah?
when it was modeling work, it was a lot of mathematics and different terms and graphs and everything.
Mhm.
Since I was enjoying, I was absorbed, and it has
Mm.
happened to me when I was in my intermediate for the mathematics. I offered my Isha prayer, and then I started mathematics. And when I came in the world was when there I heard, oh, the Fajr, early in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Mhm.
this happens to me when I am absorbed in doing some
Mhm.
mental work,
Yeah.
reading, writing, or some modeling
Mm.
work.
Mm.
But 5 minutes on elliptical machine, oh, it's just 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, but listen to some music you like then, or do something you like at the same time. Try.
I have tried
Okay.
many things, my
Okay.
favorite music and all that, but even then, the inertia, the threshold frequency for stepping up on the
Yeah.
elliptical machine is very high for me.
Okay. But what do you like then? Do you like to dance?
I do like dance. I do like elliptical machine as well, but
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like maybe you
I
should go dancing instead.
yeah, something. This is the challenge, you know. I said one of my uh, desires to Zani, means Zainab, that is car driving, and she motivated me, and now I have started
Yeah.
learning car driving. She
Wow.
said, "Okay, you do
Good.
this, do this, do this," and now I discuss this with you, and whenever I will watch this, I will see you. I will, oh, okay, Anna told me that go dancing and the elliptical machine, so maybe you can help me in that. So anyhow, so the calmness is when you are peaceful inside, and when you are not panic, you are just enjoying, and you are just everything is in complete resonance with one another. The
Yeah.
frequencies are
Yeah.
matched, and this
Okay.
is
Yeah.
calmness.
And of course, meditation is also
Mm.
a way to get this. So I'm practicing that, and I'm learning. I'm not. It's always some thoughts that's coming up, so
Yeah,
I'm practicing.
yeah, yeah,
Still,
yeah.
way to go there.
Yeah, and it works. Yeah, here in this, I am good. I know this.
Yeah.
So my only problem
Good.
is the physical thing, doing that and that. This one is fine. Okay. My next question is that once again, yeah, now it's okay. What are some common misconceptions about mental coaching that people should know?
Um, you don't you don't have to be mental sick if you
Yeah,
think so. Yeah.
yeah. This is this.
Uh, and I think also very many are afraid
Yeah.
that I'm going to expose some of their hidden,
Yeah.
some of their shame or something like that. But that's
Mm.
not the deal.
Yeah.
So I think that's most people are afraid to be revealed.
Yeah, Anna, here comes the question due to the cultural difference. In our cultural, visiting a mental coach
Yeah.
means that, oh, it's a taboo, you're mental,
Mm,
you are sick, you have schizophrenia, you are bipolar, you
mm.
are depressed, or things like that. And what's here in Norway? I don't know. But how does it work here? In our
Yeah.
culture, it's really bad, but
Mm.
here,
Uh,
you can tell me. Mm.
it's not that bad, but I think it's a lot of people are thinking in the same way.
Mm.
But it's the public then are going to talk more about mental health.
Mm.
That is not. You don't have to go to a psychologist. You have to go someone who can talk with you, like myself then.
Yeah.
And but you don't have to have any diagnosis or something. But it's practical issues and problems everybody has. So most of people keep them inside them. So I
Mm.
think that's a pity then. So
Mm.
and I experience also that a lot of people not uh, talking to each other on a deeper level. So I
Mhm.
think I say them if you have a very good friend you can talk with about everything,
Mm.
then you don't have to go to me. Then you can talk with the person. But if you want to talk to someone who is not, I am, I don't have any issues to talk to them, and I don't know them, I don't know their family, so I can be kind of neutral then.
Yeah.
Mm. So that's I think that I like that myself as well. Go to something neutral,
Yeah.
which I can say
Yeah.
everything without they knowing the people around me.
Yeah.
Mm.
So here in Norway, it's the privacy which is the most important thing that people are afraid of. That if someone knows about me, my
Mm.
very personal thing, they will judge me. They will say, "Oh,
Mm.
you are like this and this." So I know that all you personnels, including my friend Zainab, since she has a lot of clients, she's doing psychotherapy of them. But of course, she can tell the stories without revealing the people, the
Mm.
person, their personal life. This is your obligation. This is the oath you have taken with your
Yeah,
profession.
yeah,
So someone can come to you who is very neutral. As you are a professional like that, you will listen to my problems and you will not share it with anyone on earth. And
no,
this is the key. This is important. So people should not be afraid of visiting you guys. They
mm,
can talk to you, and it can be a catharsis. It can be a very good help.
mm,
It can be a follow up. You can give them their true potentials and without being judgmental. This is the
yeah,
most important thing.
yeah,
So yeah, this is what I want to tell all the viewers who are watching this or who will watch this later on, that these guys are really doing very good job without revealing your identities and your
mm,
secrets and your weaknesses and your strengths. They will just help you finding your true potential.
mm,
Yeah. Okay. So these are misconceptions, and in Pakistan, these are really bad. Not only in Pakistan, all Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, all the South Asia. But I know everything is really in very bad shape,
mm,
and people are afraid of visiting any mental coaches
mm,
or anyone who can tell them their problems. They will, oh, she's sick, she's mental,
mm,
she should go to this hospital and that and that. So
mm.
that's really bad. Okay. Um, that is another question, that how can someone integrate your coaching tips into daily life without feeling overwhelmed? If you have given some coaching tips in business or something else in my daily life, can I use them for that as well?
Yeah, it's a kind of tool that's someone use without knowing it, but mostly don't. And if you think, oh, today is, for an example, today it's going to be a rainy day. Oh, that's bad. Oh, and I think, oh, today is a rainy day. Oh, good for me. But then I can be inside without
Mm,
wanting to go out. I can do a lot of
mm,
work, and I can
mm,
let it rain. I can do my paintings or something like that.
mm,
So this change of thought then from the negative
mm,
to the positive. That's
mm,
if you be aware of what you're thinking and see the bright side of it.
mm. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
perfect. This is how Zainab also talks about the same things
Mm,
which we are talking with you. That this is maybe we cannot change the circumstances, we cannot
mm,
change the weather, we cannot change the people around you. What we can change is your approach.
mm,
And you gave that example that, oh, it's raining, dorli var, yeah, can it go, this. Oh, it's raining. Wow, let's make some pakoras and eat
mm.
them. And then let's have fun and do painting. And I can
Mm.
write some poetry. And
Yeah,
uh, yeah, for me, writing is the biggest catharsis. So I do write. So
yeah,
it
yeah.
helps me.
Good.
That is my strength. So this is how you guys tell people that change your approach. This is not the circumstances or the people around you who
No,
will change. This is you who will change your approach towards everything. If it's positive,
yeah,
derive that, because
yeah,
it's never 100% good everything. It's
no,
always win-win, half glass full and half glass empty. So look at the half glass full and exploit that and explore that. So You help people in that.
And sorry to say, but the only person you can change is yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be the change you want to see in this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. That's correct.
Okay, then the next level is when once you know and you are ready to change your approach, how important is self reflection in your coaching process?
Oh, it's totally crucial. That's the most important. You have to
Mm,
self-reflect. If you don't go inside and do the work, uh, I can't fix you. I'm helping you to fix yourself.
mm,
Mm.
yeah,
Simple as that, and so difficult as that.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
But at least you can help me. And oh,
yeah,
you can do this, do it, and then see that how did you do it, and how
mm.
can you do it,
Mm.
and what's the improvement. You
Yeah,
can become an observer, you can motivate, you can uh, help in changing the approach, but eventually this is you who will change, not
yeah,
Anne.
yeah.
Anne will just tell. Yeah. Okay, then we are going towards our, it's almost 1 hour already. So just a couple of questions for audience interactions. Since we are living in Norway, so maybe my friends who will watch it in Norway, they might like to meet you for that. If someone is considering coaching but is hesitant, as we have
Mm.
discussed already, that most of people are hesitant, what would you say to them?
I would say try one time.
Mm,
Mm. It's no obligation after the 1 hour first.
mm,
And I think you can be surprised how my questions can rewire your thoughts.
mm,
Mm. So I have done some one-time sessions, and it's some aha moments then.
yeah.
So then they're good to go, and you can decide then if you want to go on further sessions. So try one time. That's my simple answer to that. Yeah,
Okay.
if you are
Yeah.
curious
Yeah.
and want to try, so try one time. Or call
Mm,
me. You can
mm.
call me and we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. That's perfect. Okay. The next question and the last one is that where can people follow you, learn more about your methods, or book a session?
Yeah, I have an Instagram account,
Mm,
mental.trainer,
mm,
and my website is the same name. So, and my name, of course, if you Google my name, you find
mm.
me. I hope for because my second job is running a marketing agency. So
Okay.
I hope I am good I have visibility on web then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're perfect. So people can approach you, people can find you.
yeah,
You
and
are
call me if they want to
you
too.
are you are accessible. So
Yeah,
whoever wishes to give a try to this life coaching, and whoever is wishing to explore his or her true strength and potential and want to overcome the weaknesses, then you are the right person to talk to.
thank
Okay,
you.
Anna, thank you very much. These were my questions, and you were very nice and patient to answer all of them. It was really interesting for me. And if you have some comments and concluding remarks at the end, I would like to listen to those.
Well, I will say thank you so much for having me, and I enjoyed our conversations. And I hope I
Mm.
see you
Yeah,
live then. Yeah.
I did that. Okay, and for the viewers, yes, in Pakistan I have Zainab, and in Norway I have Anne. So I am always with my good friends who can guide me, who can teach me without judging me, who can help me in anything I wish to do. So you must have friends like them. If you don't have, you can book a session. She's on Instagram. She has a website. She is approachable. She is accessible. Just write her name on Google. You will find her. and you can approach her, you can book a session. Thank you very much, Anne. I'm really obliged. I'm really thankful that just one meeting on lunch,
Yeah.
and that was so fruitful that we have this 1 hour stream which is recorded, and this is for maybe when I will be swimming with my grandchildren,
Yeah.
like slim smart lady. I will say, this is the lady who said that you motivate yourself to keep yourself mentally, physically fit for your grandchildren, so that you can swim with them.
Mm.
And I will show them this. Oh, this is what happened some 10 years, 20 years ago. Thank you very much, Anne.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you.
really nice. And for the viewers, once again, just take care of yourself and people around you and the environment, and be happy, and never hesitate to go to a psych person, whether it's a psychotherapist, if it's a little small things, then psychotherapist, if more psychiatrist or psychologist even. But don't ever underestimate you, and don't remain in stress. You are not alone. There are many people who are going through different problems, but these guys can help you without being judgmental, without telling even their very closest people about you. They just listen to you. They are those wells and those seas, just absorb everything and then they forget. Okay, thank you very much. Allah
Thank
Hafiz.
you.
Yeah, Allah Hafiz. And goodbye, goodbye to Anne, and Allah Hafiz to all others. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Oh, it's not ending.